Okay, I truly believe that a lot of landlords are going to either be raising their rent significantly in the near future or even offloading properties that they've been holding for a little while. And here's why. If you look at the taxes and insurance increase from 2023 to 2024 in the state of Texas, it was about $45 a month on average for homeowners insurance and about $10 to $15 a month for property taxes, which might not seem very substantial. However, we're on track to actually replicate that exact same increase in 2024 to 2025. Now, when you take those numbers, most single family landlords generally do not raise rents on their good tenants in order to keep them in those homes. However, that landlord just took a hit of $110 a month or $1,320 a year. So, to go over those numbers, if that landlord, let's say, has net equity of $50,000, they just lost 3% on whatever return they were getting, which means if you were getting a 7% return on your money, now you're down to 4, or if you had a 9% return, now you're down to 6. So again, it's going to lead them to do a few things to reevaluate their portfolio, which could inevitably end up in them either selling the property or raising your rent significantly. So if you're tenant listening to this, here's an option you might want to start exploring a little sooner rather than later. Communicate with that landlord that you have. If you're in a home that you enjoy being in, you've been a good tenant, ask them if you have the option to actually just take over the ownership. It may be a little bit of an increase from what you're currently paying in rent, especially if you've been grandfathered into a very nice low rate. But then it would take into account the fact that you can generally offset a lot of things on your taxes when it comes to property taxes, mortgage interest, those items. You might be able to get it out to where it's a very close net break even. So hopefully those are helpful tips. If you ever have questions for your specific scenario, feel free to reach out. My contact info is in the link below.